Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today we are diving into three very exciting updates. We are going to start right here in our raised garden bed area, and we are going to be taking a closer look at how some of the plants are just thriving in our cooler weather while some of the other ones are struggling a little bit. And we're also going to be checking in on our barn project, and then I will also be showing you how we plan to clean out our garage for seed starts and gardening storage. So let's get started. So one of the things I am definitely the most proud of in the garden is our whiskey barrels. This was the one that we had done with the AI technology, the Chat GPT, and I honestly couldn't be more happy. I feel like they definitely designed this outside of what I would have created myself. And so that is very exciting to see it all kind of growing in. So we have our dianthus flowers in full bloom. Our lobelias are looking just spectacular. We've got full heads of lettuce, kale, and our rainbow Swiss chard coming in very nicely. And overall, it just has a really great aesthetic look to it. I couldn't be more happy. And then our herbs over here in this barrel are doing really well. So our parsley, we've managed to get control over those aphids. And then we have our oregano, our sage, and look at these beautiful big lavender flowers. They are just absolutely gorgeous. So as I'm going through the garden, it is super fun to see some of our plants, like our cherry tomatoes here, that are ready and finally starting to ripen on their own. So we're no longer having to put them in those paper bags with apples or bananas to get them to ripen. Now we can just enjoy them right off of the bush. So looking at our first bed, I wanted to point out some of the flowers that do really well here in the cool season. Obviously, like in our first barrel, we have our dianthus and then our pansies. These both do really well in our colder climate here in Arizona, zone 9B. I am super happy about our cherry tomatoes, and we are going to be harvesting as many of those as we can today. And then we also have back here our celery and rainbow Swiss chard. And I also had gone through and I planted some calendula flowers. So if you're looking for another cool season flower that does really well, calendulas are a fabulous one. And by springtime, you will have some beautiful big blooms. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they come in a variety of colors as well. So one of the flowers, though, that I wanted to point out that isn't doing as great is our marigolds. And these were so vibrant just like a month or two ago. And now, as you can see, they're definitely getting some frostbite. I guess they're just kind of suffering in the colder climate here, but they will come back in the spring and the fall time. And if you can keep them shaded in the summer, they will survive summers here. But they're definitely great for spring and fall, maybe not so much for the cooler winter. So now I'm going to have Madison help me. We are going to be trimming back our pepper plants in hopes of overwintering them and getting a head start in the spring. Here you go. Here's your clip. Okay, here you go. Be careful with those. They're very dangerous. Okay.
So what about these smaller ones?
Yep, all of them need to get in. We're going to trim this whole plant back quite a bit. All of these plants, actually. But we'll be able to cook with them. So just start clipping away.
pendulum.
That's it. That's what he looks like. That's
Where
it.
is he? Where did he go? Oh my gosh.
That's it. That's what he has to look like. That's how this one's gonna look too. So that's how far back you wanna trim back, okay? After we trimmed back the bell peppers and got them all popped up, it was a pleasant surprise to find some cilantro that was hiding underneath. So cool. I look forward to having that grow and be ready to eat. Look at that. So we got a pretty good harvest of tomatoes and bell peppers. So I am very happy about that. And we are looking forward to snacking on these and cooking with these. So very fun. So some of the other plants that are doing really well this season are our snapdragons, our celery. I think I may have mentioned that already. Our dill, garlic, and sweet peas. We still have to harvest and trim back our hot banana pepper plant. That'll probably wait until next week, and then that will do it for our peppers until next season. So now let's peek into the workshop where John is building some traditional windows for our barn. He just couldn't resist the challenge of creating these all by himself, and I have to say they are turning out spectacular.
I made my own windows, mostly because I wanted a traditional design, and buying something from a box store just wasn't really going to work. So I made these windows to be a traditional wood style. It's supposed to last, 100 years or more. And they were a little tricky, really challenging for me. It's the first time I've done something this complicated, but I think they turned out really well.
So once these windows are installed, we will be able to focus on finishing the barn's exterior with our board and batten siding, painting, and eventually replacing the roof. So finally, let's head over to the garage where we are planning a total transformation. So for our garage, we are planning on cleaning it out, and it's going to be a great place to start our seeds, and then hopefully we have all the stuff to start our seeds. We just need a better system for organization, and then maybe some shelving, and obviously a potting bench, things like that. So I am really looking forward to painting and cleaning up this space. Obviously we have a lot to do, but it's going to be really awesome when it's all finished. So I hope you guys will join us for that. Well, that is all for today. So from harvesting in the garden to peeking in at John's incredible windows and transforming our garage, there is just so much to look forward to. So don't forget to subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and be sure to like this video if you like this content. So I hope I'll see you again on the next one. Bye.